I know I said this last month, but like, I just feel like monthly TBRs, like the concept of them are so odd to me. 'Cause it's like you have your whole entire physical TBR and then you have like your monthly TBRs, but personally, like those almost never truly happen. I guess it's like wish to reads. I don't know. Just who else thinks that monthly TBRs are a little weird? But I'm still gonna keep on uploading these videos. Okay guys, hello, welcome back to my channel, or hi if you guys are new here. This is another monthly TBR, and if you guys haven't watched one of my monthly TBR videos before, there's nothing special to them. That kind of like, that preface kind of seemed like I do something completely different from everyone else. No, I don't. I do want to tell you that if you come back for the wrap up at the end of the month, to take this video with a grain of salt, okay? I am in my mood reader era, and like as of today when I sat down to film this video, like these are books that seemed interesting to me. That will definitely change throughout the course of the month. If you guys are watching this video, then you guys probably know how these work. I just tell you guys some books that are on my radar for the month and that I would like to get to read, and I'm not going to read every single one of these books. These are just books that I have on my radar to maybe like bring them to your attention and things like that. So let's just get on into it. The first two books that I want to talk about is actually from today's sponsor, which is Book of the Month. I have talked about Book of the Month so many times on this channel. You guys know that I absolutely love them. If you guys do not know, Book of the Month is an online book service for readers. Their mission is to help promote new and emerging authors and help readers find books that they love. Their team vets hundreds of books each month and then makes a curated selection for readers, new and early release titles, so you can spend more time reading and less time researching. Book of the Month is also completely risk-free. You can skip any month anytime that you want and you will not be charged, and they have the best price for new release hardcover fiction. You guys can get your first book for just $9.99 with the code TREAT in all caps for October. Also, something super exciting about Book of the Month starting later on this month is that they are shipping to Canada customers. And now onto the first two books that are actually on my TBR for this month. I'm so excited for these two. First of all, it's always great to unbox a Book of the Month box. But first of all, we have Family Game. I picked this book because it reminded me a lot of Ready or Not. Like the whole entire premise of this reminded me of that movie, and I liked that movie, so I'm very excited for this one. And then the next book that I have on my TBR also is The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. You guys know how much I have told you guys that you guys should read The Ex-Hex this Halloween. This is by the same author, and I am so excited. It basically has the same feel as The Ex-Hex with the whole entire like small town witchy vibes, and I am so excited. And I love the bookmark for this month. I put my shelf first. I literally live by that. That's hilarious. So don't forget that you guys can go to bookofthemonth.com. You guys can get your first book for just $9.99 with the code TREAT. Thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video. Let's get into the rest of the books for this month. Hey girl. Hey girl. Aw, I love you. First three books that I have this month is that I want to try to read the Selection series. I actually never read the Selection series like when I was younger. I know a lot of people have like an emotional connection to the series because a lot of people read this like when they were in middle school, high school, and I have actually never read these books, so I'm very out of the loop with that, and so I wanted to read them for a video, so be on the lookout for that. Next we have Much Ado About You. I talked about this in my fall reads recommendation, so if you guys haven't seen that video yet, go watch it. But this just like seems super fall vibes to me. Like it's about a bookstore. You see the dog on the cover, so you know that I'm gravitating towards it. And then I was like, maybe I want to be in a cozy fall mystery vibe, and I've had the Truly Devious series on my shelves since January, and we are steadily climbing towards the end of the year, which is so scary to think about. But I thought, you know what, maybe I will finally pick up the Truly Devious series and read it. This is like a mystery, and I'm hoping it's cozy, but I think it's literally about a serial killer, so who knows. Next we have Riley Thorne and The Dead Guy Next Door. I got these, and I got the whole entire series. Like I literally own the whole entire series. I'm saying that as if it's like 8 books. It's 3 books, but still, I own all of them. Just a slight flex if you guys wanted to know. I think this is basically about like a FBI agent, like, I don't know. I think it's like she discovers a dead body or something, and then the FBI agent shows up and she's like, I want to help you, and he's like, no. But then she like snakes her way in there anyway. And it's by Lucy Score, and I really liked Things We Never Got Over when that was like super hype around like March or April-ish. So I'm excited to read this and see if I like her other book. And then we have One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I'm very excited about this because I think this takes place in New York City, and I just love New York City. I really love anytime a book or a movie is takes place in New York City. So I've heard good things about this one, and I'm pretty sure this one also has like time travel in it. So put my name on it. This sounds great. Then we have The Bodyguard, which I recently just purchased, and I like this because I said this in the other video too, but this reminds me of Austin Powers for some reason. Like, they just look like they would be in an Austin Powers movie from the cover of this. But she is basically the bodyguard, so it's kind of like a different take on the bodyguard trope, which I think is really nice and fun. And plus, a lot of people said that they liked this book. I'm sure this was like a book of the month book a few months ago, and everyone was raving about it during that time. So I'm late to the game, but hopefully I like it. Next we have Accidentally Amy. I recently bought this as well. Literally the whole entire reason that I thought about reading this month is because the whole entire plot basically is around a pumpkin spice latte. So it only felt right that I read it, while the pumpkin spice latte is widely loved at the moment. Then we have Kiss Now, Lie Later. I also just wanted some more like shorter books since I am in a book slump. If I see like a super thick book, it's just so challenging, and it's so, what is the word that I'm looking for? It is so intimidating. I've literally just been seeing the same exact specific scene from this book on so many TikToks, and so I just need to know, you know. And the cover wasn't too cringy. A lot of the time the covers are too cringy for me to want to buy them. This one still has people on it, which is a no for me, but you know what, we can do with it. At least it's not a shirtless dude on the cover, because that really gets the gears grinding, and that really makes me annoyed. And that sounded a lot better. We have The Godparent Trap, which I also recently bought, and I just feel like this is such a good, like I said, I just feel like, I don't know, sometimes I'm like trying to explain why I want to pick this book up, when sometimes it's just, I looked at it on the bookshelf and I was like, seems pretty interesting. And then we have Dream On, which I also have seen a few TikToks about, and so I wanted to read it. It's basically about a girl, and she is like in a coma, and when she wakes up from the coma, she like tells her family about this man named Devin that she had like kept on seeing. So she thought that that was her boyfriend, but her friends or family are like, girl, if that's all you're seeing in that coma, like, this man doesn't even exist. And then down the road, she like sees him, the guy from her like dreams in her coma, and she's like, is that Devin? That's literally all I know. I'm excited to read it. I feel like it's a pretty interesting premise. I recently read a book where it's kind of like, not kind of the same thing at all, actually. I don't know why I was about to make that connection when it's not the same at all. And then I have these videos, and then I have these videos. And then I have these books I'm going to do a video on. So we have Bone Crier's Moon, These Hollow Vows, City of Bones, which I talked about in my book shopping video, how I want to read this and then watch the movie because Jamie Bauer is in it. And so many people are like, ugh, the movies aren't good. Listen, it has Jamie Bauer in it. How bad can it be? And then we have Hush Hush and Throne of Glass, which I just saw a TikTok about today. They were like ACOTAR readers about to read Throne of Glass for the first time, and it was like the I hope you're bulletproof sound, and I was like, now I'm terrified. I'm also excited. So, and then the last two books that I have are Juniper Hill and Indigo Ridge. I literally, when I bought these in a Amazon unboxing, I was like, these scream fall to me. For some reason, these just scream fall. I don't know why, don't ask why, I just think that they do. And it's finally fall time, so I'm finally going to read these. I'm pretty sure one of these or both of these are like single parent trope. It's a small town in Montana. I'm so excited. Those are all of the books that I have on my radar for this month. If you guys have read any of these books, as always, tell me down below if you guys like them or not. Tell me down below anything that you guys want. Really, I take any comments. Even the mean ones, I see all of them. Whatever your heart desires, comment it down below. And just know that I appreciate and love all of you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great October. All of us that were in book slumps last month, I hope that all of you can collectively get out of them and find a book that you love. But just remember that even if you can't read a book, or if you're super busy, or if you're in a book slump, that it's completely okay. And all that matters is that you guys are happy and that your life is going good. And so I hope that you're happy, you guys' life is going good, and just focus on the good, guys. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys when I see ya. Peace.